and that is such a wonderful message for today. So yeah, that is what I can get from. May I ask Christian, how is it there over there in Germany?
Yeah, we have been very busy. You know, we have 40 employees in the company,
Yes, yes,
and we are watching these circumstances a long time since middle of January. Tim Elder is reporting and counting every day,
yes, yes.
and I was very worried because the governments over here don't react. Still in Germany, we don't they don't test people on corona. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, so we always, the politicians only say what cannot be hidden anymore. And of course, it's all about a lot of money.
Yes.
And in the beginning, they were worried they will lose money if they cancel fairs and exhibitions and things. But they will lose more money when they don't do anything, because it will be a complete shutdown. It's getting out of control. And you know, we have in our house, so this is we have been organizing home office and a lot of things to do, and we have to completely reorganize our style of working. And we don't know how much time we have. Once you have a corona case in the company, all the company will be closed for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And you are basically taken off a lot of your rights and have to do what the government health agency is telling you to do. And they are not professionals in Germany. It's a federal state, so it's like it's states and counties, and there's a health authority for every county, a Landkreis, and they are not very professional people. No? They are simple local people, and they are in charge suddenly. You know,
Wow.
so we went ahead, and here in my house, my daughter is living and my son's couple, and my daughter and all daughters-in-law are pregnant right now. So I have 3 pregnant women here.
So you have to be so careful about
Yeah,
the health situation.
yeah. I'll tell you more. It gets worse.
Yeah.
And in the Bible it says, when the time comes and the judgment, how difficult it will be for those mothers who are pregnant.
Actually, that was in the reading today.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was in our reading today. Yeah.
so I was reading this recently with my daughter.
Wow.
And so we are very careful, and we try. I checked with the health agency, have our employees checked if anybody has corona, so that we can, everybody is safe. You know,
Yeah.
there's flus going around, a lot of flus and sickness, but they don't check, and they will check only if you were in touch with a corona patient who is known, or you have been in a crisis area like Italy or Korea, or if you have heavy symptoms. Otherwise, they don't check. I think they don't have enough tests. So I'm in general very healthy, but I have always had in the springtime problems with my lungs and my bronchia for pollen. Yeah?
Yes, probably yes.
I had this again here, and I checked, and I asked the doctor, please check on me.
Yes.
And they said, no, you don't have heavy symptoms. You have not been in a crisis. I don't check on you. I asked him 2 times.
Yes.
And my cough gets worse. And I checked with Beatrice, who is you know her in America. She's a natural healer.
Yes.
And actually, last Friday, she told me, she checked on me and said, Christian, I'm sorry to say you have the coronavirus.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was feeling it, something strange in my body, in my lungs. So I'm on quarantine since last Friday. But actually, there are very simple, natural remedies that can heal it easily if you get it in time.
Yes.
And actually, since Friday, I'm feeling already a lot better.
All right.
And I checked my whole family.
Yes.
We are 10 adults here and 4 children.
Yes.
And my wife has it, and my son-in-law has it. So we are right now. We are living on a how much is it? On a 20 meter square meter small rooms.
Yes.
And we separated our house with a foil
Yes.
and we are basically on quarantine, and the pregnant women are in the other place of the house.
Wow.
So
So the women, they are all fine.
they are all fine, luckily.
Luckily.
And I hope,
Yes.
I mean, for me, it is God is warning us so long and nobody is listening.
Yes, true.
I was warning the people in our company, you know, there was carnival, and I told the young guys, I sent messages. I'm the manager, so I can instruct them, but on the private life, many don't listen.
Yes.
And just last Tuesday, the German Chancellor, Mrs. Merkel, said, and a scientist, a virologue, he said, oh, it's not a problem. We guess 70% of the German population will get it, but it's no problem. It's no problem. My second son's wife, Elian, is Italy. The parents are in Rome, and her brother had to go to hospital in Rome for another reason. He has an actual problem. He had to have a surgery, and he wrote back, it's like in a war zone in the hospital. It's a war zone, you know. Complete whole Italy is locked down. Only food shops and drugstores are open. And you are not to move around, not allowed to move around even in your village, only if you are going to the food store or the drugstore. And you have to wait in line, and everybody has to have 2 meter distance from the other person, 6 feet. So that's a long lines, long queues.
Wow.
And I realized from seeing the reports, and my son-in-law is a Korean. I got the Korean reports. I saw how serious it is, and it gets too late for the elderly. It is not a difficult thing if you treat it in time, and you can get easily rid of it. But if you wait too long, then many people die, and it is not told or reported honestly and truthfully here. So from now, since Trump shut the country for Europeans, now they are under pressure. And actually now the cases come up and they close down. From next Monday, all schools and all kindergartens are closed in Germany.
Wow.
So from saying the people on Wednesday there is no problem, until shutting down all kindergarten and school, it's only 2 days.
Wow.
And in 2 days, my thing came up, and I felt like, you know, nobody is listening. So somebody has to pay the price. Satan is attacking. So we take his attack, and we show the way when we are able to heal it. I'm 63 years old. I have a lung problem in general. So if I can overcome it, everybody can overcome it. But you have to do the right thing in the right time. So, and it made me very serious, and I closed down the company from Monday on. I'm working, I should lay down in bed now, but I'm working all the time to instruct everybody, and we made separate rooms now. It's also cannot do home office. Some must prepare the machine to be shipped. So I have we have 2,000 square meter facility. That's big. So we divided that facility in 6 areas and closed the door between the 6 areas, and only one person is working in one closed area at a time. So there's no time of possibility or easy of contamination. So I think there's a way, and you know, I'm not a specialist. I can do that. So why can the specialist not do that? So, and the way we do it with our online community, we were forced to do in sanctuary because our community is spread out. But that seems to be the pattern for the churches from now on. They have to meet online. You know, all in opposite of me, there's a Protestant Pentecostal church, just 200 meters. They should have service now, but they closed also now. So anyway, I think God is showing He lets us suffer so that we can show the way. And those who listen can listen and can be helped. And those who don't listen will have a problem.
Wow.
That's
an amazing testimony. It's the first time I'm actually talking to somebody who has suffered the attack from this virus. Now, do you know how you might have, you know, caught it?
I don't know. I'm reducing since 4 weeks. I only go to work and I tell everybody, keep distance from everywhere. Go shopping only early morning when the shop is disinfected, and and only once a week, not every day for the whole family.
Yeah.
So we reduced our children don't go to kindergarten or daycare. We all canceled that already 3 weeks ago. So we are the super careful ones. But I think my understanding is the corona is a virus. This seems to be a man-made one. There are different coronaviruses, yeah?
Yes.
And it attacks the one who is weak, you know. And if your immune system is strong, you have no problem.
Yeah.
So I get it. I haven't been out much. I just was in the shop once or twice. I don't know how to get it. I was very careful. So everybody, I think it's everywhere around, and just many people don't feel it because they are young and strong.
Yes.
Or it's too early. You know, I had a lot of health issue in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm very sensitive. I can hear the voice of my body. When I was sleeping in the night, I felt a pressure on my chest. And sometimes I have dreams. I was healed spiritually many times. And when I have something in my body, sometimes I feel Satan's hand squeezing my organ.
Yeah.
And I felt this on my bronchia. That's why I'm not a heavy case yet. So they don't test me. But clearly there's something wrong in my body. And luckily, I think most people in my situation would have waited another 10 days until it gets really bad. But you have to listen to your body very early and very soon. I'm not afraid. If I die, I die, you know. I'm not afraid of the sickness.
Yes.
But I know Satan is attacking and we have to do the right things. And somebody has warning and my voice is not listened very well. So maybe if they know, I told our employees, listen, I have a problem. So you be careful. So now they are listening more carefully. You know, through our own suffering, we get the more authority, I think. And I think if I have so much healing experience in my life, most complicated things with natural healing. And also this Beatrice just did a very simple treatment. It changed a lot and I feel much better within 2 days, much better. So but I'm the one who detected it very early, you know. If you are late, I think it's much more difficult.
Yes. So the key is personal responsibility, listening to what your body is actually telling you.
I mean, Anyway, I had you know, once long time ago, I had a problem, a heavy problem in my prostate, maybe 20 years ago.
Yes.
And I had a dream that Satan's hand is squeezing my prostate like this.
Yeah.
And in my dream, I pushed him out of my body, but just before my body, no centimeter more. Wow. And then from that time on, I got healed. You know, it's always spiritual, physical. Sometimes the attack comes from the physical body to attack our spirit. Sometimes the spirit attack a body. But you have to be not afraid, not be anxious because that's wrong, but be confident, but be aware. And then the big mistake, what I see in our nations, they don't test enough. You know, in Korea, my son-in-law is Korean. He hears all the Korean report. Among 50 million people, they tested already 10 million.
Yeah.
And they produce several million masks a day, and they share it and spread it, and every day you have to have a new one. So the Korea was hit very badly because they made a mistake. They didn't close the border to China, but they reacted very, very well. And now it's getting better. But in our countries, they don't test. And if they don't test, you don't know how far this virus is spread, and you don't know what to do. That's the problem.
Now, so, I have a more clear understanding why early testing is important.
Yeah. You should push wherever you are. Push your authorities. Let's test. Take precautions. You know, the test in production in Korea costs $10. It's not. But I think they don't have the facilities. They don't have the staff. They don't have the money. They don't have the tests. Maybe they don't have the will. Maybe some high-ranking people in government are not so worried about elderly people dying because their life becomes easier. You have less retirement funds to pay and so on. There are not only good people, there are bad people around, you know.
So there's a political machination as well, under an political
Yeah.
undercurrent of trying
Yeah.
to so-called bump off the older generation because of all the, what do you call it, the pension crisis.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a wonderful, very wonderful. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful testimony. I'm so grateful that I can
You are
listen
the
to this.
first one to tell this in our sanctuary community.
Yes,
I think I want to write something to be careful. And then, we have 3 pregnancies, it's what a super blessing.
yeah,
3 daughters and daughters-in-law pregnant at the same time. And one
yeah,
of these is Mike's wife, which is true father's granddaughter.
yeah. Wow.
And,
That's a huge responsibility you have there.
she lives in our house.
Wow.
So surely Satan will attack.
Yes.
Obviously he will attack.
Yeah.
But we have to be more wise. We have to take our responsibility and do our share. And it's not only waiting and praying. We have to do our share. So I hope everybody is aware.
Yeah.
Please let the British brothers and sisters know.
Yeah.
But I'm not desperate. I'm very hopeful because I see God's power and I see how quickly I could improve. How quickly.
Christian, is it okay?
So God's power is great.
Is it okay because this message is actually recorded? Is it okay if I share it with our sanctuary community?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's going to be very helpful to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heart of today's message. Don't be afraid. What do you call it? Be responsible. Don't be afraid. Have hope.
Yeah, the king said, God protects us and helps us, but he cannot do everything for us. There's a share for us to do.
Yes.
And once we do this, God's power is super strong.
Yes.
But without me reacting quickly and recognizing quickly, God even couldn't help me.
Yeah.
And my lung is weak,
yes.
So I would have a serious problem if I wait too long. But God shows clearly if we are aware. But don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. We are not worried. We have 3 pregnant women here. They are out in the garden in the sunshine.
Yes.
We live close by. We just separated the rooms with a foil.
Yeah.
And we communicate through phone and through the door. And we have 3 grandchildren living here.
Yes.
But my daughter had birthday on Friday.
Yeah.
The 2 hours before the message came out, or we celebrated the birthday. Yeah, right. 2 hours before, and she had a wish free when she blows the candle of the cake.
Oh, right.
She's 5 years old, and she didn't know that I am sick at that moment. It was before.
Yes.
She didn't know. And then you keep your wish for yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
So my daughter said, "You can have a wish now," and said, "Mama, can I tell it?" And she whispered in her ear.
Yes.
And she said to her, "My wish is that nobody gets hurt by the virus." That's my daughter.
Wow.
Before she knew I have it.
Wow.
So God is giving his signs, and we have to be aware.
Yes.
And if we are aware, it is no danger. The virus is not dangerous if you react in time. It is not dangerous. You have to do the right things. But you have to test and check.
Right. So we have to be alert.
Yes.
Alert at all times.
And God will, Satan will attack our community as well. He knows there are not so many people under True Father's authority.
True. Yes.
And for me, it is no surprise that I'm attacked. It's no surprise. Having 3 women here, having True Father's granddaughter here, you can expect such a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the what do you call it? Warfare always demands that you destroy. What do you call it? Destroy the most the critical part of the opposition, and your family is really critical. So that's where the Satan is going to target most.
Yeah.
So anyway, all of us, as you say, we really have to be so alert and careful and respond quickly to what our body is telling us.
Yeah. Let's develop our online community, keep a distance from other people for the time being, and don't be too too naive. The virus is around, and it can be easily taken for a simple flu or something. I had, you know, it was a spiritual sensitivity. From the physical symptoms, it was not severe.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Marcus, would you like to share something?
Yeah, I don't really have much. Sorry to hear of your illness, Mr. Seeburger. No, recently I went to a church who the pastor I witnessed 2 years ago, and I had chosen not to go, but I went. When was it? It was on Friday, and it was. I felt the Holy Spirit very strongly, especially within the music. It's all the congregation are black. There's a French translator, sort of countries which used to be part of the French, you know. And it was very good. I mean, I was actually sick. I was still sick because I have kidney problems. So I have an infection.
You have a kidney infection?
Yeah, I mean, I've had kidney stones my whole life, and it's quite easy to pass blood and get sick.
Can you take out the kidney stones?
Yes, I have had operations, and I will. I'm meeting the doctor in about 2 weeks, and we're probably going to arrange another operation. No, but going to the church was very good, I think, and I'll try to commit to having a regular place of worship to go to.
Yeah, I think, Jacob, if you offer like this service, you know, people sitting at home now and they're online.
Absolutely. So. You know, as I keep saying, really, I feel so like it's such a wonderful opportunity to reach out.
Like reading the Bible and commenting it, it's a good way to reach out. And
absolutely. And this is going to really energize people sitting at home. We're really going to energize them. So yeah, we are really going to do some strong activity because
Marcus, can I ask Marcus, are you at home then? You don't need to
I
work?
am at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I've taken today and yesterday off because I wasn't feeling very well.
Yeah. I would recommend for a time being, I told all my sons, don't go to work for a week or two and see how it develops. No? It's the critical weeks now. And either we could get the circumstances like in Italy, a complete shutdown, or it will improve. Yeah? But it will show up very quickly where the direction goes. No? So be careful. Yeah?
All right, I'll see how we go. I have a week's medicine to take.
We have one brother in the company. He's in the family fed, but he's also loyal to working for other company. So he got a message. He has a cancer in the liver. He's also 62 years old. So a very sudden diagnosis, completely surprising for him. And he has to go to the surgery within 2 days now. So there are difficult things happening. I can see very close by, and don't be afraid, but be aware. Take precautions, prepare, and I think the king is explaining everything very well. I don't think that he exaggerates. The elder analyzes very well, so that's a good guidance. And listen to the news at your surrounding where you are.
Wonderful. Thank you for.
You get better, Marcus.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I will ask Christian to lead us with a word of closing prayer.
Yeah. Okay. Our loving Heavenly Father, thank you so much that you have given us the opportunity, even in this challenging time, to meet online. We see that Satan is attacking, but always you are a step ahead, and always you have a protection and a solution for everything. Satan is not stronger, he is weaker, and if we are under True Father's authority, we follow the second King, we follow your word, and Jesus Christ in our midst, and we always are strong, and we can defeat the enemy Satan wherever he encounters us. Please guide everybody, make everybody aware, and let them understand and be strong and take a fightful spirit and a calm and confident spirit. Even if we are old, there are many brothers and sisters beyond 60, but these are the generation who followed through parents. This is the generation who was fighting against communism. So they are still very much needed in this time of the Providence. And they are so much needed to protect and support the king until the younger generation takes responsibility. So we pray that everybody is wise and strong and can guide and be a shepherd for everybody around them, so that we take this time to, when you wake the mind and the heart of the people to turn to you, that they have somebody who can help them and find the way and guide them. Thank you for Jacob taking care in Britain, and thank you for Marcus joining and all the brothers and sisters working hard in Britain. And please guide and bless everybody in UK and all over Europe and Russia and the worldwide providence, and protect the king and Cain and Abel to protect the providence and guide the providence. This I pray in my name, Christian and Christiana Seeburger from the Central Blessed Family. Jew.
Jew. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you so much, Christian. What a wonderful testimony. And this, I hope, I mean, today we are blessed with just the three of us. My prayer is next time we'll have more people able to join us, because people have to learn to use Zoom. Some people are having difficulty downloading Zoom onto their smartphones or computers. So it is something that is growing and developing. And I wish you all a nice week. We'll have another meeting next Sunday. And as time goes by, as we think to develop, maybe we'll have Bible studies and many other things happening, because these are new opportunities that God has given to all of us.
Yeah, thank you, Jacob. If you write something or share a testimony, let me know, because some other brothers and sisters in the nations might want to know how I'm doing, and I'm not able to do all the reach out from here. I'm so with the company, but I try to step by step get everybody updated. Yeah.
Yes, I will definitely report on this meeting today. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for inviting, and take care, and give my greetings and prayers to all brothers and sisters.
I will do. God bless you.
I hope you get better, Christian.
Yeah,
take care.